As most of us know, Mikey Williams hasn't had a bad start to his season, but it's been a slow start. But however, with that being said, what he's been doing recently has been straight up unreal. What's good, y'all? Hope you're having a blessed day. Just wanted to drop by and say we are super close to 100,000 subscribers, so if you love the content, you know what to do. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. It's about 50-50. Some people would say Mikey's had a bad start to the season, and then other half would say it's been average. It's kind of crazy if you really think about it, because he's been averaging 19 to 20 points per game and people are saying it's bad. That's just how good he is, and those are the expectations people have for him. Imagine you going out there and you score 15 points and you averaging 19 to 18 throughout the season, and people are saying it's a bad year for you. Like I said, almost every other 10th grader in the world would be getting praise for averaging almost 20 per game, but we're not talking about the average 10th grader, we're talking about Mikey. Whether you think his first 8 to 10 games this season weren't that good or they were good, that doesn't matter because we're not even going to talk about those. What we're going to talk about is what he's done recently. In his last 3 games, he scored 28 points, 32 points, and 34 points. It's not only the points that stand out, but his play out there overall has been fantastic. If you really pay attention to the film and even the highlights, the growth from last year to this year is unparalleled. He's grown so much mentally and physically, he don't even look like the same player. Ironically, yes, his game's grown, but he's gotten bigger too, and his muscles are starting to tone up. But what I've been most impressed about is his shooting ability. He's now a lethal 3-point shooter. For San Ysidro, and even at the beginning of this year, teams weren't scared to leave him open. Now you gotta get a hand up and you even gotta guard him from the volleyball line. In this 3-game span, I don't even know where to begin. When you have as much attention as Mikey, he's gonna get critiqued when he does bad things, but he's gonna get praised when he does good things, and we're gonna praise him in this video. It's very simple. If you play good, I'm gonna rave on you. If you play bad, I'm also gonna rave on you. I understand there's still gonna be some haters, and Mikey scoring 28, 32, and 34 may seem normal to you, but keep in mind he's only in 10th grade. We can't forget to mention he's also doing this up against very good competition, because last year he was putting up these numbers, but people were saying the excuse, oh, he's not playing anybody. I just remember so much when he made the announcement to transfer to Lake Norman, everybody on the East Coast and from North Carolina was saying, oh, when he gets over here, he's not going to be scoring 30 per game because it's different. Quote unquote, oh, we play defense out here, we're bigger, tougher. Well, Mikey has transferred and he's still scoring 30 a game. I can't remember where I got this quote from, but somebody said it and it's going to stay true for Mikey. You can't and you're not going to hold the great ones down. You can only hope to contain them. Mikey's going to get his buckets. He's almost guaranteed 15 to 20 per game, but you can't let him go off for 30. If you can contain him, then you're going to have a chance to win. But if he gets hot and he gets in his zone, he's almost unstoppable. Everyone watching this, we all know that Mikey's a slasher. He can get to the rim, get and ones and stuff like that. But now his game has gotten so much better and he's opened the floor up for not only his teammates but himself, because he's pulling up from the volleyball line. He's always had a good shot form, and when you see a player with good form, that's a good sign even if they're missing, because once they get comfortable, they're going to start knocking them down. And Mikey is getting very comfortable with this team and system, and it's going to be dangerous going down the stretch. I feel like we say it every time I talk about Lake Norman, but you gotta remember, he's only known these guys for 3 to 4 months, which is crazy to even think about. I've been doing a couple of reaction videos to them here and there, and every time they play, the growth from the last game to the next game is insurmountable. They get better and better every time they go out there. I understand there's still gonna be Mikey haters out there, and all I'm gonna say is real recognizes real. If you're a real legit hooper, or you was, or you're going to be, you know that Mikey's a good player. Great basketball players can see and realize when there's another great basketball player on the court or even on the rise. Anyways, back on talking about what his performance, there's one thing we do need to talk about. At San Ysidro, we saw Mikey put up these numbers all the time, so this may not be new to us, but the way he's doing it is new. He was taking terrible shots at San Ysidro. He would hit some of them, so I gotta give him credit. I wouldn't say he was a sloppy player, but his game wasn't polished like it is now. He would try to dunk on anybody in his way, even if it wasn't a smart shot. He would throw up crazy shots, and he wasn't passing as much. For Lake Norman, it's a different story, and I don't know who to give all the credit to. Maybe it's the coach, the coaching staff, Mikey, or all of them. He's scoring these 30 points, but he's doing it at a much more efficient rate than he did at San Ysidro. He's looking to score, but if it's not there, he doesn't mind passing it to his teammates. He has trust in them, and they have trust in him, and that's a very good recipe for success. He's not taking any more of those crazy shots, maybe one a game. He's attacking the rim, creating for others, and letting the game come to him. At San Ysidro, it kinda seemed forced, and even at the beginning of this season for Lake Norman, he was forcing it way too much, and I think even he would agree with that. The 3-point shots he is currently taking and making, even though some of them are deep, he's wide open because he has long range. Just because you shoot from the volleyball line, it doesn't mean it's a low percentage shot. If you're open and you practice those shots, it is a good shot for you. Mikey works very hard at his tough shot making ability and taking long threes, so that's normal. Basically, long story short, and all in all, he's getting a bucket almost any way he wants to. The points per game are amazing, but I'm more amazed at how he's playing out there and how comfortable he looks. This 3-game stretch he's on of averaging over 30 points per game, it's not a fluke. He may do this the entire season. Before I end this video off, I do want to say this. Mikey's one of those players I would label as a dangerous guy. Once he gets going in the season and he gets hot, there's no looking back. I think he's a dangerous type of player and he has that dog mentality. Let me know in the comment section what you think about his performance. But hey man, with all that being said, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. If you're new to the channel, join the family, hit that subscribe button, leave a like for more. Road to 100K. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.